Okay, take 5 on this video. Um, I have another junk journal to show you, one of my favorites, one of my bigger ones, hard to let go, but it is in fact, on sale. And this is the cover. The cover it does have glossy accents. I don't know how exactly I'm going to show that to you. I like to keep my videos a little short, but just know that it does have glossy accents. It's also sprayed with Mod Podge, so in case you get it dirty, you can wipe it off. The glossy accents are still seen through those. Back to glossy accents, but sprayed with Mod Podge, so if you get it dirty, oh, there it is. You can wipe it off. I wonder if I could do that with this too. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Also, I have this little dangly thing, which is actually on a spring, so if anyone pulls on it, it doesn't have to come off. I mean, you know. All right. Now for the inside. Now, as I go through this book, I will be using an array of different tuck spot things and whatnot, some envelopes and stuff, and it's just for purposes of showing you what your tuck spots are. Not that you won't get an array of tags and whatnot. I just want to keep that a little bit of a surprise. One of my favorite books so far. This is more or less a library spot, but it's see-through. Library card spot that's like see-through, you know? Boom, 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 boom. Okay? And then this page, along with this page, another little tuck spot that you can add plenty and plenty and plenty of stuff in because it is in fact a big tuck spot. On to the next. You know, you always have your couple of those, add some hearts and whatnot. I hope you can see all right. I did include one of these very cute little bag things. It actually has its own little tuck spot built in. Okay. So the next we have some graph paper. Graph paper and junk books like this, I usually like to draw in because you have the lines to help you draw if that's what you like to do. Some book pages, plain tea dye. Everything actually is coffee dyed. Everything in this book is coffee dyed. A little paper bag that you can go ahead and throw a little something in. Another tuck spot. You can add quite a few things. This looks like a tie, doesn't it? That's cute. Looks like a tie, but that flips. A little bit of layering. And as I was showing you, I did want to show you, I make my own envelopes a lot of the time. This one has an inside and it's magnetized. So there you go. I do like to include a little extras, especially in my more plain books, such as these teeny tiny little clips and some little pins that you can pin papers in, some paper clips of all different sizes, and maybe some with the design, some paper clips I designed. Bobby pins are some of my favorite things to put stuff in with because you can put it in and then you can also put in whatever it is that you're putting in and still have a flat enough writing surface that it doesn't bother anything. Some of these little brads in case I haven't already done something with it, so you can do something with it as well. I do realize that most people who are into this sort of art are probably also artistic and would like to add some of their own. I have some more pages, some more, embellished little butterfly glitter sticker pages. Like I said, I like to add this every now and then in case you want to add something as well. I have some mini little journaling spots. I have bigger journaling spots. I have this mini little envelope looking like journal spot, which I think is really nifty, the way that it opens and closes like an envelope. It goes there. This opens up like so. You can put things and see right through. I have a couple of pages in here, along with some glitter tape. More glitter tape, a couple of by pages. Maybe you can write something, put a picture here, write something about that picture. You know, because this is less busy as far as patterned paper. More blank pages with stamping on it. I made a little envelope here that you can put maybe a love letter in, a list in, whatever you'd like to put in it. There's my tie again that I love so much. And we have some more tuck spots that work out very well. Another little bobby pin that's just nice and flat, and you can put whatever you want there. And it has some fibers coming off of the edge, if you can see that. We have some paper, some more paper, a baggie that you can put whatever it is you'd like to put in there. You know, you can put grocery lists in there. You can put love letters in there, whatever you fancy. More plain tea-dye paper. We got some more plain tea-dyed paper of different sizes. A little bit of book pages that I decorated. And that speaks for itself. This is one of my favorite stamps. I love that stamp. There you go. You got some craft paper over here, some tea-dyed paper over here, and this is where that paper gets really pretty. It's sparkly. And then we have like a little group of miniature pages, which maybe you can do a short story or a dream or whatever you'd like in there. Maybe draw it out. This is I forget what they're called, but you can do journaling on that. I actually think it would be very pretty to have a bunch of journaling on that. Another little journaling thing held together with some bobby pins makes everything nice and flat. This spins here, not that that really matters, it's just very pretty, and it spins. This is another little envelope I decorated. I put a couple of old looking paper in it. Make everything a little interesting. Old little love letter maybe. And once again, right in the bobby pin. Another little bag you can put, and this one's more or less see-through, so you can put something very pretty in there and still see it for the most part. Right? I have another little journaling spot here that opens up. Put it right on the paper clip. This is a fold up envelope. Put your little goodies in there, fold it back down, nothing will come out. It's hidden. If anyone's going through their journal, they shouldn't be able to get into that. Or they can, but they shouldn't be going through your journal anyway. Again, I really like these as far as journaling cards. And that is the tuck spot. I know there are a lot of talented people out there, and I'm just throwing this out there. For all you journalers who are already journaling and you love to journal, and you're interested in me making you maybe an envelope that magnets together, or using some of my sprays to spray up some doilies. I make them all different types of colors and whatnot. And I'm actually working on getting more intricate doilies as it is now, if you want them. And I'm getting them wholesale, so I will be selling those as well. You know, if you're interested in me making little things with my punches, which everyone out there has a Cricut now, so I'm just throwing this out there as something I like to do anyway, and if you're interested. Okay, so here's another page, another little page. I like this. What I do is I lick and paste the one part of my, what is this called? Damn it. Envelope. the one part of my envelope and I put it on here. And the reason I like that is because this can be a list. This can be a list of whatever, and then you can go on to another thing over here. Just a personal little tip going on. You know, page, another little folder area where you can just add things that just, you know, that you might use throughout the journal or that you just want to keep right there, depending on how you're using the journal. Here's one of the things I made. I like to use Tim Holtz Distress It to distress most things. Even if it's not distressed here, I probably will go back and distress it some more. I do like the layered look. I like the way that looks. And we also have another nice big tuck spot. If you want to put a lot of stuff in there, if you want to put one big thing in there, that's all up to you. I got a little telephone stamp over there. It's kind of hard to fit it in this camera, I'm sorry. And we got my bicycle. I love my bicycle stamps. Nice little envelope full of nice little note thingies and whatnot. Again, I'll probably go back and distress that for you. I will go back and distress that for you. Alrighty. And this is another little group of miniature pages. I like having little groups of miniature pages because it makes it its own separate thing. You can do a little story with that. You can do a little dream. You can do, you know, little things that are cohesive in one thing. Little tuck spot. Another very discreet tuck spot down here. Very discreet. You don't have to use it as a tuck spot. It could just be cohesive to make the paper pretty. We have some more fibers here that I actually bobby pin. Here's a little bobby pin. I love this layer look over here. But again, I like to add little things so you can add little things. Just to show you what you can do. You can put things in there. You can put things in there. Put things in there. You can put a lot of things in here, one thing in here, a few things in here. You don't even have to use it as a folder. You can just write if you'd like. My bingo card. I love my bingo card. I backed it on some blue cardstock. You can write on the back. You can leave it. You can put a picture on the back. You can just leave it plain. And it's a very folder-like thing here. I folded this so it's nice and strong as things go in and out. And this says here, real love stories don't have endings. Beautiful, right? Another one of my envelopes that was on the other side. Now this I love. This I encourage putting a picture in because it is just perfect for putting a picture in. But I don't have one right now, so I'll show you exactly what it does. You can put whatever you want in there. This is yours to do with what you please. Some more very gorgeous and vintage cardstock with some black glossy accents on it. Very plain coffee dye paper. Some more plain coffee dye paper. You put a little list there. You can stamp that something beautiful. Whatever you want to do with that, you can do with that. This looks like one piece, but it folds out. And not only does it fold out, it has a tuck spot in it. That one got stuck. So you can, I included a little, little envelope baggie. You can put whatever you want in there. You can, write a little list, put it in there. Write a few lists, put it in there. You can decide to put something more visual in there. You can put a bunch of stuff in there. It's all up to you. And then for the end, there's this gorgeous, gorgeous ending page. I love this ending page. Ideas for this, I don't know. That's up to you. It really is very pretty. I'm thinking maybe just all pictures, maybe leave it the way it is for some inspiration, but it's just very pretty. And again, a few little pages. This is the end, and this is the back. I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much for listening.